snap decision was made to hire a new sous chef to help with the executive chef's workload. The recruitment and selection process went quickly and a suitable candidate was chosen. When the new sous chef started, she discovered that there really wasn't enough work for a full-time job and she had to find another duties to occupy her time. Some of the other staff resented the sous chef butting in and sometimes she didn't have much to do, even though she was trying to find work. Which part of the recruitment process wasn't properly conducted in this situation? Why does any recruitment decision need to be well thought out and planned? What other options were there in this situation? So I think the problem in this situation occurred when they are recognizing their hiring needs. They hired a sous chef even though there isn't enough work for a full-time job and she had to find other duties to occupy her time. There might have been a misunderstanding between the executive chef and the kitchen manager regarding the workload on the kitchen. Recruitment decisions shouldn't be made quickly and rushed to reduce the risk of spending unnecessary money and to avoid this kind of circumstances where there would be disagreements and disputes between the old staff and the new employee. An option I could think of to control the damage of the problem in this situation is for them to have a general staff meeting to discuss and plan a new task management strategy to have a much smoother operation in the kitchen wherein everyone has their own duties and responsibilities.
For me, the recruitment process wasn't probably conducted by not allocating the job specifically, and selecting process went quickly. Furthermore, she didn't ask which work will be given to her. The recruitment process needs to be well throughout and planned as this the basis of a company or designated recruiter to have a suitable person for the given task. It should be knowing the person and what they can contribute for the task or work. The other option should be in the situation is giving enough and partly of the workload, it is needed to plan and having criteria when it comes to recruitment, not just picking quickly.
I think that the identification of hiring needs and the presentation of the job description wasn't properly conducted in the situation. Considering that the sous chef acquired the necessary skills essential for the position, still she experienced difficulty in the kitchen. It could be that the person in charge or the manager failed to provide the specific role of the sous chef. Another possibility is the executive chef's concern regarding the workload in the kitchen was misinterpreted. Such misinterpretation led to an ineffective solution. Considering the given situation, it can be said that any recruitment decision needs to be well thought out and planned, as impulsive decision would directly affect the organization and management in a specific workplace or company. Furthermore, I think that achieving better communication and understanding with the staff would be an option in preventing and solving such conditions.
For me, the recruitment process is done very quickly without looking at its advantage and disadvantages for the restaurant. They did not look for the costing process of adding this sous chef without um, adding something for the restaurant itself. Say, knowing that the sous chef doesn't have enough workload for that position. They could have allotted the money that will be given for the sous chef instead to be putted on those like machines um that could add something to improve the store itself.
On my own opinion, the recruitment process was properly conducted in way the general manager or human resources department was not able to double check if they still needed a new sous chef Also, making decision with just a snap will not help the restaurant or business. It may cause a damage, especially to the workplace or to the productions. Making a recruitment decision is very important in any business because with this decision it will reflect how the business will be successful in current situation to the future of the business. Management structure also falls into recruitment decision because a strong and well-trained employees will result to a bigger and successful business. Also, hiring needs a lot of process from seeing what is needed to be filled for a new employee, conduct interviews, and overseeing the new employee on what capable he/she that can contribute the business or restaurant. For me, my opinion for the other options when it comes to hiring is if they make a snap decision, it will just cost them double the profit that they could earn. Why? Because hiring new employee will have a new expenses to the restaurant or business if the management sees that they don't need to hire, they must just focus on what they have right now. And if they see their restaurant or business need to expand, I think there is the right time for them to open for a new hiring because expanding a restaurant or business need more manpower to satisfy the need of.
For me, the recruitment process because hiring internally can cause hard feelings among coworker who can't adjust to new shift in rules and responsibility. For me, having a good recruitment decision not only fulfills the recruitment job but also ensure that an organization will continue to maintain its commitment to provide equal opportunity to the employees. Adherence to such as a policy that you hire the possible candidate of the organization. For me, deal with underperformance employee as soon as possible to try to speak the employee as soon as practical once performance issue has come to your attention and know the problem and
They hired a new chef even there is no available for the position, and I guess that it is a misunderstanding, and I think that they need to have a proper plan for them to avoid it in happening again. And I believe that a good plan is like a roadmap. It shows the final destination, and usually the best way to get there is through the success of their business. Thank you.